driving up the driveway and I saw a deer over here, and it looked like she kicked something. I'm starting to think maybe she kicked it or pushed it over so it wouldn't be seen, and she was trying to draw us away. Check it out. I'll leave it alone before it gets lost. My mother will be back. I know they nest here all the time. That we see the same deer here over and over. So we know that they kind of live here. So I'm going to use a heavy weight because of all that foliage. A lighter weight would get kind of trapped in there. I think a heavier weight would come down easier. So my H-feds, I found out that this is 88 feet long. And I don't think it takes a counterpoise. The manufacturer contacted me and said, my last video, and says this model doesn't take a counterpoise, so it's not much I can do. I don't even think I need my slingshot for what I'm trying to do. I'm not going that high. So what I'm going to try is this trick I learned where you take the rope in back through itself like this, like that, and then you make a little knot on this side. See if I remember how to do it. You twist it around and you bring one side through, and what you get is a little handle. You get a little handle when you do that. That comes apart when you need it to. It doesn't hold very well, but you don't want it to be a knot or it'll get caught. So you twist it and then you bring one side through and you get a little handle, and what you end up with is a swing like this. And you have a little handle here with this knot, and you can swing and throw it like this and you have more control. You can let it go instead of swinging like this and not knowing when to let go. When you let go too soon, it goes down. Let go too late, it goes high. Here you have a little more control. So let's see if I can do it this way. Let's give it a try right now. Almost hit the camera. I figured I have this thing, I'm going to use it. I bought it, I'm going to use it. Be careful with this thing when you put it in. This thing will pinch the hell out of you. Don't get your skin up in there, like right in there. I've done it. Alright, now I'm using a much heavier bag, a 14 ounce, which is almost a pound. And that's the reason I'm doing that is because I need that weight to help bring it back down. This is your worst nightmare. If this thing goes up too far, it will never come down. I had to pull the bag back this way. Man, that sucks. Knots like this that aren't real knots are actually pretty easy to get. When they disentangle among themselves, all you have to do is keep pulling on the loops. Whenever you see a loop, you just pull on it and it starts to unwind. See, a knot, if it's tangled, that's one thing, but it kind of tangles on itself. That's not nearly as bad. I was able to undo that in just seconds. The rope overshot it. It went over both of those trees. Alright, I decided to start calling this the Beast because this thing is so freaking long. I was thinking I would shoot it up, over, and then straight back down. But I ended up shooting it up, over, and the rope was actually right there, over both the trees and back down. That's with a 14 ounce weight. I went way too far. My trajectory should have been more straight up. That's okay though, because I can still just hoist it up, my antenna over here. Check this out. I know I harp a lot on my antenna setup, and I talk a lot about it, but that's the part of the video I actually like the most. When I watch other people's videos, that the antenna to me is one of the most interesting things, so I like to really explain what I've done. Okay, this time we've got a fully extended sloper from the H-feds, got our choke, got our cable, so now we're, that's basil by the way, basil, and I think that's mint or something, sorry, yeah, that's mint. Okay, so we are, this time we're not bent at all, we are going straight up, and it's ending right about the end of the tree. The cordage continues on down back into this chair right here. So the chair is keeping the tension, so I basically got a big old U going on. This antenna should do very well. Now, do I like that there's trees in the way, and I think maybe there might be a little reflection, maybe. You know, there's moisture in those trees, so they act as a little bit of a damper, probably. North is that way, right? So my antenna is going north, pretty much. And I wanted to do that because I wanted to offshoot to the east and try to talk to a YouTuber friend of mine, Ron C., who's about 1,300 miles, 14, I don't know, Virginia, that way, okay? So I've had good luck shooting off to the right and left of a sloper, and that's why I have it going that way. Otherwise, I would have just gone to that tree and come back down here into the field and worked out here. If you ever have any rubber like this, slingshot, anything, keep a little oil on it. I would just say some kind of light machine oil. Keep it out of the sun. You do not want this expensive thing to dry and crack. Take care of your stuff. Keep it in a dry, cool place. Use it and put it up. Don't leave it out in the sun. Tomatoes have not come on yet. I was really hoping she'd have a few tomatoes. Dude, there's a lizard. I won't be able to get down there and get. So you saw it was 92 degrees right now, so I'm really sweating. There's no wind. It's actually not that bad. I'm pretty used to it. I've got AC power. I've got my MFJ antenna tuner, 200 watts, single sideband CW. That's the MFJ 939. I've got my brand new Yaesu. I've only made one CW contact on it so far. This is my first time really using it. Okay. So I've got the Tech power supply. I wanted to use 100 watts tonight. I wanted to get out. Let's take a look. I've got my long coax here. H-feds. See if I can, I've got the SWR meter on. Let's see if I can tune up on 50 megahertz. I am sweating like crazy. Check it out. By the way, the reason I'm wearing this long sleeve shirt and hat, this hat I sprayed down with that permethrin stuff. It's you spray it on your clothes, it's anti-mosquito. Let's try calling. Let's try tuning up. So I'm going to go to mode, FM, and I'm going to key down.
X-ray Golf. Mike, Zulu Alpha Station, your prefix, please.
November 9, Yankee Oscar.
November 9, stand by. I'll be right back. Okay, Larry, I got you in the
Cool, that's Indianapolis.
7-3s, my friend. Okay, November 9, Yankee Oscar. Okay, you're 5-9, Indianapolis. Mike, John, John Silver. Can I get your name and date? Over.
Name here is Tom Tango Oscar Mike. I'm in Northeast Oklahoma. I was just in Indianapolis driving to Dayton not too long ago.
Well, fine business, yeah. Call ahead next time. We'll put on the coffee pot. Hi. Okay, Tom, you're in the log. Enjoy the race tomorrow, and you be careful on the road, okay?
Thanks, 7-3.
Okay, Whiskey 9, you might hear us, but that's Indianapolis, 500.
Indianapolis 500. I've been using this quick memory bank feature. I heard somebody calling CQ and I didn't have time and somebody else talked to him. And then I'm like, well, I want to come back to him. So I hit quick memory bank. Now he's in #1 spot. I'll come back to it later. I'm going to call CQ and then I'll go back to him. That's how it works. That's how it works. CQ, November 9, Yankee Oscar calling CQ from Northeast Oklahoma. Ah, it sounds good. I used to live in Chicago and then I moved to St. Louis and now I'm about 6 hours southwest of there in Northeast Oklahoma, sitting in 90-degree heat, watching the rabbits go by. But it's good to hear from you. Name here is Tom, and you are probably a 4'7". I can pull you out of the noise a little bit.
You're a 5'7" to 5'9" though. Sounding pretty good.
Thank you. I just got this radio. You're my second sideband contact from Dayton. I went to Dayton and got this Yaesu 891, and then I have a long wire in a tree. It's an end-fed 88-foot long wire, and I got it up in my mom's backyard because she's got plenty of room, and it's good to hear that I'm sounding decent there.
Well, you're kind of my guinea pig too. I've got a boom and a mic and a foot pedal that I'm trying out here.
Okay, you faded out quite a bit at the end there.
Kilo, Mike 4, Uniform X-Ray November. Your call sign is N9YO, is that correct?
Roger that. November 9, Yankee Oscar. I got licensed in Chicago and I live in St. Louis and I'm in Oklahoma right now.
This is Kilo, Mike 4, Uniform X-Ray November.
Kilo Mike 4, Uniform X-Ray November. You sound really good. I'm getting a 5'9". Watching the sun go down to my left. I've got this long wire going north and south. Go ahead and give me your location.
Thank you very much. This is KM4UXN. You are 5'9" in Virginia. Victor Alpha, over.
5'9" Virginia. Can I get your name again? Sorry.
My name is Matthew, over.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for that. It's funny, I have a friend I just tried to contact in Virginia, and we've been trying to contact, and I cannot talk to him on the radio no matter what. We are struggling, but I talked to other people from Virginia, so I'm glad to hear you. You are 5'9" here in Northeast Oklahoma, but you started fading a bit, running about 90 watts here.
I'm running 15 watts, 1.5. Can I have your call, please?
Oh, sorry about that. November 9, Yankee Oscar. N9YO, November 9, Yankee Oscar.
Roger. I will put you in QRZ.com, over.
Yeah, that's where I keep my records too. It's nice to meet you there, Matthew. You're sounding good. 7-3.
Fantastic. Now, we can talk some more. I just wanted to make sure I got you in the call there. Over.
Yeah, you're fading pretty hard. I have to put my ear next to the radio. Probably my fault.
Okay, well, I can say 73 to you, but thank you for the contact, over.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Just getting started with the new radio, learning the menu, the Yaesu 891.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations and good luck, over.
Good luck, 7-3. Woo! 2 contacts. Boy, I tell you, it's nice having power and not having to worry about battery. I just push 95 watts and just do it, not have to worry about battery going down. Just push it. It's really nice. Of course, I still got the camera battery to worry about. But last time I called CQ on 14.250, I had 2 people. I got a pileup of 1. Very happy, dude. Very happy. Let's see if we can get another. I could have rag chewed with that other guy, but he was fading out, and I'm kind of running out of things to say. All right. CQ, November 9, Yankee Oscar from Northeast Oklahoma. CQ, N9YO, Northeast Oklahoma. CQ, November 9, Yankee Oscar in Northeast Oklahoma. Sorry, I heard a station. Please come back. CQ, November 9, Yankee Oscar from Northeast Oklahoma. CQ, N9YO from Northeast Oklahoma. Go ahead.
Kilo Delta 9, Hotel Bravo, India.
I got a Kilo Delta 9 something.
Roger, QSL, Kilo Delta 9, Hotel Bravo, India.
Roger that. Kilo Delta 9, Hotel Bravo, India. This is November 9, Yankee Oscar, Tom, Tango Oscar Mike in Missouri. And I got a bee flying around me right now. I'm sitting outside watching the sun go down from Northeast Oklahoma. That's Miami, Oklahoma. You are about a 5'7" here in Miami, Oklahoma.
QSL, you're 5'7" here in the People's Republic of Illinois. On a hex beam 4 feet off the ground due to repairs, and I'm not pointed at you, but I'm still receiving your 5'7".
QSL, I understand. I used to live in Illinois. I used to live in Chicago, and I got the hell out of there. Sorry for the language, but I got out of there and moved to Missouri. And I happened to be on vacation here in Oklahoma at my mom's house, Miami, Oklahoma, in the northeast corner near Joplin. I'm running a long wire. It's just a really long wire up into a tree. I'm outside using the FT891 that I just got at Dayton last week.
Congratulations, I had an FT857 I ran for a long time back then. Now I'm running a Flex 3000 on a whole new hex beam with storm damage, so I'm repairing it. QSL?
Yeah, is that Flex one of those SDRs? Is that what that is?
Roger that. It's what I wanted when I started, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I saw Flex there at Dayton, and I thought, you know, I want one of those. I want to get into that, but it's just too soon. I also have an ICOM 7300, which is kind of an SDR. That I use that as my base station, but I just got this portable, and it's been doing wonderful. I've been doing QRP for a long time and getting a lot of frustration, so it's nice to talk to somebody there in the People's Republic of Illinois. I got about 20% of that. I think I lost you in the noise. We lost in the QSB. I'm gonna say 7-3 is nice talking to you, and I'll be in Missouri in a couple days. 7-3 from November 9, Yankee Oscar, Tango Oscar Mike.
Roger that, sir. 7-3, November 9, Yankee Oscar.
Okay, that's awesome. I kind of like a little break in between so I can log the contact. I've hit Illinois twice. People's Republic of Illinois. I love that. Time for a walk and talk as we head into the sunset. This day starts to end. I've only been operating about 45 minutes and mess around with my camera, trying to talk to Ron. I made 3 contacts just like that. Man, I gotta tell you, QRO 100 watts. Oh man, it's nice. I haven't been doing any sideband because it's so difficult doing QRP. I love QRP, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to tell you something. Let's head towards these rabbits and see what happens, just for the hell of it. I love QRP, but I'm going to tell you, it's a challenge. Don't start out doing QRP because it's very frustrating. I almost only make contacts in QRP using CW. That rabbit doesn't care that I'm coming towards it yet. He knows I'm fat and slow, right? So, well, he's just gonna eat. Let's see how close we can get. There he goes. He knows he's just gotta hop in there. He didn't even have to hop in there. All right, so, okay, so QRO, I'm using about 90 watts, and it's so easy to talk. It's so nice, it's so different. I'm so used to struggling. I think I love it. Now I am cheating because I've got that power supply there, but it's fun to make contacts. And it's also a holiday weekend, so, you know, to be fair, there's probably more people out there, and the band conditions are probably not too bad. It's funny, I've been trying to talk to Ron, and he's in Virginia. Guess who the next person I talked to was in Virginia? So I can talk to him, I can talk to this guy in Virginia, but I can't talk to Ron in Virginia. Now it's funny, so I was showing you, north is that way, and my antenna is oriented to north and south, the high end being in the north. East, that would make that east. All of my contacts, all of them have been to Illinois, and Virginia. So everything's going to the northeast for whatever reason. I might be getting some reflection going on, or I know it's totally there's a lot more variables than that, but anyway, having fun using 100 watts it's been a pleasure. Feel like I've got to get a CW contact in before I shut her down. I don't want to shut her down, but I've got other obligations going on. I can't play radio forever. There's a contest going on, but they're going too fast. You're using computers, man. NY6. NY6N. Got it. I sent a number 1 because I'm not in the contest. I sent a number 1. So when you do this, you have to sit and listen and listen and listen until you get their full call sign, even though they're going fast. And that's all you need. And then you can call them and you can log it as a contact. Even though they're going fast, that's how you do it. I'm having trouble zero beating on this radio because I don't know how. W7YIQ. I sent a number 2 because that was my number 2 contact. Maybe I am in this contest. He has 916 and I have 2. All I have to do is get 915 more and I'll be ahead of him. Do you think that'll happen? Man, there's so much interference. I don't know how to use the filters yet on here. He's got a pile up going on. Say that I had trouble tuning with this MFJ. I wasn't getting below 1.7, 1.5 SWR until I went over and I removed that choke, and now I'm getting a really good low SWR after I did that. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? CQ, November 9, Yankee Oscar calling CQ, N9YO calling CQ, November 9, Yankee Oscar calling CQ from Northeast Oklahoma. Northeast Oklahoma, CQ, N9YO, Northeast Oklahoma. That rabbit that I chased away has made his way back down here, and he's totally not afraid of me. Gotta meet my wife at the casino. We're gonna have a little fun on our vacation at night, and then I probably will get back on the air after that late tonight, and just there's a contest going on, man. I just gotta get back on the air. I was gonna say, the mosquitoes just started coming out thick. They were just, I have that spray on here, I have a spray on my shirt, and they were still getting me. So I'm gonna pack it up and bring this set inside later. Let's take a look out here. I've seen lots of snakes when I've lived here. I grew up here. I've seen lots of snakes over the years. And they're totally random too, so they're just enough to make you have to watch where you're walking at all times. Oh, this is how you get a tick. What they do is they sit on the end of the grass, and as your leg goes by, they sweep. That's the shot I wanted.